Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lucas Wilson. It has been way too long since I have made a video, but it feels so great to be back, and I'm excited to make a new regimen of videos for you. Today's topic is best camera setup on a budget. All right, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is having good video quality for your budget video setup. Let's be honest, in today's day and age, everyone has a smartphone and they are getting better and better every year with every new phone that comes out. So honestly, I would say if you have a good smartphone that works, start with that. We can use audio and run audio into the smartphone that will work just fine. If you would rather use a different camera, not maybe a smartphone, maybe you don't have a smartphone, then for a good starter camera, DSLR, a camera that's going to give you a nice starting setup, something that's going to give you the ability to put a lens on it to get a nice depth of field, a nice out of focus background. I would honestly start with like a Canon T2i with an 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens for 190 bucks off Amazon. This will allow you to still record video, take great photos. I think this is a great starter camera. I would highly recommend this. I actually have a I think it's right here. I actually have a T4i that I had got a number of years ago. I don't remember when I got this. This was not my first camera, but it's a camera that I had a long time ago. I think these might run around $400 or $500. But again, great cameras. They'll do the trick for you. They'll get you on your feet. They'll allow you to get your feet wet with running a camera, a DSLR camera, something of that nature. And I'll have the link for this camera and any of the gear that I'm going to talk about. I'll have that linked down below in the description. The next thing I want to talk about is good audio. The reason I think you can sacrifice a little bit on video quality, like using a phone versus an actual DSLR camera like the T2i, is because you can still see them and it'll still look good enough with your phone, with your smartphone. But what you cannot sacrifice on, in my opinion, is good audio. If people cannot hear you, they're gonna get bored and they're gonna move on to the next thing. So you need to make sure that you have something that people can hear you good and clear. It'll come across nice and crisp. This is actually a mic that I started with. I think I bought this back in 2014. This was one of the first lav mics that I bought. It's a Sony lav mic. I don't really know what the model is, but it's a great little starter mic. It's left and right audio, and it kind of swivels around so you can clip the mic wherever you want, but it would just essentially clip right on here. The one thing I don't like about it is it's silver, so it stands out. It doesn't blend in very easily. So that's the one downfall, but if you need a really good cheap option, I think these come in right at about 25 to 30 bucks. So I would recommend this as a starter option if you can't find anything else. There are other cheap lav mics out there now that are probably for sure better than these. If you're going to run it into your phone, you would obviously need to get an adapter that would go from the 3.5 millimeter to like a lightning adapter for your phone if you have an iPhone, or if you're Android, then I think you could still just use this, plug it right in. But I would definitely recommend this mic as a great $25 starter option for a good little mic. Another great option for audio that I have not used myself, but everything I've read online, it looks like it would do the trick for you, is this little pack, little audio bundle from a brand called Troy's. And they have a little bundle here where you have the mic and then essentially an extension cord that runs from the mic into your camera. Gives you a few extra feet in order to reach your camera. But this is a great option where you can just run it right into your camera, have great audio, and for 30 bucks you're set. I think this is probably honestly even a better option than the Sony, in my opinion, just because it's got the cord, so it's a longer cord that would run from like where I'm sitting to my camera, which is probably 5 feet away. And it would run right there, no problem, with good audio. So this is another good option for 30 bucks that I think would deliver the audio that you need for your videos. Okay, the last main component I wanted to run past you guys is lighting. Okay, you can use natural lighting if you want, if you have good windows or a good room to shoot in. Utilize the natural light. Honestly, natural light is a beautiful thing, and as filmmakers we use it all the time, but sometimes natural light isn't going to do the trick for you, and so it's always good to have a good LED panel or a ring light or something on hand that you can just whip out and give some nice fill light to your face if you're doing a YouTube video or something for Instagram or TikTok. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you a couple budget-friendly options for lighting that would hopefully help you out. The first one is a ring light. This one has your warm and your cool white combination. So if you want to have a nice warm light on your face, you can dial it into that. If you want a nice cool just white light, you also have that option. Ring lights do a great job just giving nice full light to the face and kind of taking out all the shadows around your face and just giving a good front light. The next light I would recommend is this Neewer brand. It's called Neewer. I don't know what it means, but Neewer 2-pack dimmable light setup. There's 2 that come in this pack. I do not have these specific lights, but I have a ton of other Neewer brand gear, including a number of their lights. One of the Neewer umbrella lights is actually what's lighting me right now. Really, really great company that delivers awesome products at half the cost usually for what maybe a name brand products are running for the industry. So Neewer is a very trusted brand. I 100% recommend them. But this is a great setup. You've got gels, you got looks like maybe white, red, blue, and sort of a greenish yellow gel, which again, those are something that you would slip in front of the light and it would give a colored background of sorts. I would recommend these as great. One, either using one on each side to help cut out shadows and give nice fill light, or one in the front and one on the back to give a nice key light, and then one to give a nice hair light. So 2 cheap options. The Neewer lights are $45. Again, for 2 lights, 2 LED panels, that is a really, really great option. One more thing I did want to mention is if you are wanting a good tripod for your camera or your phone, I have a couple options that will be listed below in the description for some really great, sturdy, affordable options for either a tripod for your phone that'll do vertical or horizontal with your phone, or a great tripod for your camera for your T2i or T4i or whatever you decide to get. Those options will be listed below. They're great, they're affordable. They'll be what you need to get started and get your feet on the ground with your video setup. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope this was helpful. I just wanted to make a quick video for a quick setup that would deliver great content for you. I think sometimes, which I totally get, it's overwhelming when you see all the options out there and you look at what people have, some people have that have maybe been in the industry for longer, and you feel overwhelmed, like, well, I could never afford to buy that, or that's a massive setup, like I'll never get that. But when you get some of these really simple, budget-friendly tools, that's really all you need to get started with good camera, good lighting, good audio, and you're up and rolling, and it's not as hard as you think. Trust me. I know it's overwhelming, but hang in there, just persevere. Find these budget-friendly options, and before you know it, you'll be up and rolling. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Again, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and stay tuned for the next one.